Okay, we're recording. Ready?
Yes. The following is the agenda for the regular meeting of CTO Day Mayor and Council of the Borough of Pompton Lakes, Passaic County, to be held in the Pompton Lakes Municipal Building, 25 Lenox Avenue, Pompton Lakes, New Jersey, on Wednesday, April 13th, 2022, beginning at 6:15 p.m.
I call this meeting to order.
Please stand for the flag salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, Mayor Madison Horvath.
Here.
Council President Kayla Sampong.
Here.
Councilwoman Alexis Reducto.
Here.
Councilwoman Adriana Trajewski.
Here.
Councilwoman Annika Ortiz.
Here.
Councilman Cole Beltry.
Here.
Councilman Shane Brooksma. Excused. Jasmine Sampong.
Here.
And James Sass, President.
Can I get a motion to open the meeting for public comments?
Motion.
Can I get a second?
Second.
All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any objections? Okay. Motion to.
Well, first you have to let people.
Oh, sorry.
You want to speak?
Michael Sarah, 41 West Pompton Lakes. I have a concern and a question. What are we going to do with all the high school students that are crossing the street without using the crosswalks from lunchtime, causing all kinds of traffic and problems in town? Because anybody can answer. You should answer, but
Madison, do you want me to answer this?
Sure.
So we will talk to high school students about this in the auditorium, like a big assembly, and we will bring up this problem immediately because we know this is a safety concern, and as me, I don't want my niece to get hurt, get hit by a car if she's doing that. God forbid.
thank you.
Nancy Schwartz, 112 Center Street, Pompton Lakes. I just want to say, good job doing this. I'm an alumni of Pompton Lakes, and I sat up there too many years ago, and it is something you will be talking about 50 years from now. So good job, keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Can I get a motion to close the meeting for public comments?
Motion?
Can I get a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Any objections? Okay. Whereas the mayor and council of Pompton Lakes has reviewed the consent agenda consisting of various proposed resolutions, and whereas the mayor of the council of the borough of Pompton Lakes does not desire to remove any resolutions or individual action from that agenda, now therefore be it resolved that the following resolutions on the consent agenda are hereby approved. Resolution 22-1, Art Gallery by Councilwoman Kayla Sampong.
So first off, I would like to start by saying that a lot of people in Pompton are very artistic and love to express their artwork. So I feel like if we have like an art corner somewhere in town, they would really appreciate that. So it would be like a designated area where they could show off their artwork, and this will decrease vandalism and increase town involvement. So it's kind of turning something negative into a more positive situation where people can express their artwork versus it being seen as something negative. So, yes.
Resolution 22-2, Traffic Flow Improvement by Councilwoman Adriana Trajewski.
Hi everyone, my name is Adriana. I wanted to talk about traffic flow improvement. I'm sure that most of us know we've had the postal office across from the high school for many years. And something that I've noticed when I'm trying to make a left turn to get into the high school is that many cars are parallel parked in front of the postal office, which makes it very difficult for people to make a left turn to get into the high school. So I was wondering if there would be like a better spot to put parking for people that want to go into the postal office. I know we've had something in the back of the postal office, but I was wondering maybe it's just for the postal buses and it's not for customers for the office. And it'd be much more easier for students coming in and out, considering high school students aren't the best drivers.
Resolution 22-3, Project Culture by Councilwoman Alexis Reducto.
Good evening, everyone. I am Alexis Reducto, and I would like to recognize the immense amount of diversity at Pompton Lakes. And I would love to introduce Project Culture, which can be an immersive and educational experience for the town and its people. And it can really highlight our town's diversity and inclusivity and kind of set us apart from other towns. And it kind of would be like Pompton Day, where we could have different stands and businesses to show up, and different diverse cultural groups can be involved. It is like Pompton Day with food, cultural clothes, games, and like kind of information. It's a big celebration of everyone's differences, and it can kind of open everyone's eyes to experiences that are unlike their own.
Resolution 22-4, Hirschfield bathroom improvements by Councilman Cole Veltri.
Hello, everyone. My name is Cole Veltri, and I'd like to address the Hirschfield bathroom situation. So I would either like to add more bathrooms or porta potties, or unlock the ones currently there for public use and people there on the weekends taking their kids, hanging out with their friends, because it's insanely difficult to go to the park for 8 hours and not have to go to the bathroom. So if you're there, rather than go home or go in the woods, be a lot better. And promote town involvement, bring people in, bring people together, let them play, have fun there. And that would be a lot easier if we had access to the bathrooms. And you don't have to unlock them. If you choose to do the unlocking way, you don't have to unlock it all night, but just until it gets dark, until people leave, and then lock them up again. Or the porta potty option, either one. But that's my proposal for fixing that.
Resolution 22-5, School Picnic Tables by Councilwoman Annika Ortiz.
Hello, my name is Annika Ortiz, and the reason I'm saying this is because I know we have a major problem at the school with students not being able to sit in like the CAF or anything. Like even our senior lounge doesn't even fit our whole senior class. So my proposal is to put a few picnic tables on the front lawn of the school by the flagpole, or near like the gym doors or auditorium doors, anywhere in like that front lawn area near the post office. So this way the students have a place to sit, relax, talk at lunch or like after school, and we don't have to like jam into the CAF or like wander around the streets, and that could possibly cause like traffic accidents or like problems. So thank you.
Resolution 22-6, Project Cycling by Councilwoman Kayla Sampon.
Hello everyone again. I would like to mention that a lot of kids in town like ride their bikes around, and I feel like there aren't enough bike racks because I see a lot of kids like just stacking their bikes on top of each other. So I feel like if we have more bike racks, then the kids can be more organized about where they put their bikes, and then it will also encourage more people to go bike riding, and then will be more like environmental friendly versus people just always driving their cars to go to the parks and stuff. They can ride their bikes and know that they could put their bikes somewhere.
Resolution 22-7, Officer Meet and Greet by Councilwoman Adriana Bozica-Trajewski.
Hi everyone, it's me again. My name's Adriana. One of the other things that I wanted to talk about was an event. I wanted to plan something called an officer meet and greet. It's going to be a specific day in the summer where it's going to be in the Pompton Lakes High School parking lot, where there's going to be like a couple of firefighter trucks, cop cars, first aid squad trucks. Just basically an event where little kids can go and ask officers some questions, take a picture. Just an event where parents can take their kids out, because 9 times out of 10, when you ask a little kid what they want to do when they grow up, they say, I want to be a police officer, I want to be a firefighter. And these people are like idols to kids. So it's a good event for kids to get interactive, and ask questions and take a picture.
Resolution 22-8, improved navigation by Councilwoman Alexis Reducto.
Good evening, it's me again. So I know in our town especially, there are a lot of landmarks and historic sites and like even shops. So I would like to propose a big directory sign in town, whether it's in the library or the town plaza, as it can highlight our town's landmarks, historic sites, stores, entertainment, and like etc. It really increases the awareness about the town as well, and it creates initiative for people to explore the town and can increase revenue as more people learn about new things in our town and places. They can tell their friends about it and can spend a day to hang out in Pompton, which can draw people in to increase really our revenue.
Resolution 22-9, rainwater garden by Councilman Cole Veltri.
Hello, I'd like to propose putting little beds of soil and flowers known as rain gardens along the streets in town, along Wanacue Ave. This will not only attract people, but it will also limit runoff and mitigate flood damage, which will save lots of money and not at the same time be drawing in people and making this stretch not just pavement and asphalt. And there'll be something to look at, and that I think will help, as Alexis said, with revenue and drawing people in.
Resolution 22-10, project restaurants by Councilwoman Annika Ortiz.
Hi. So this kind of relates to Alexis and Cole's idea of revenue. So my proposal is to bring in some more diverse like restaurants, like more Mexican, more Japanese, more like other country foods. But it would definitely increase revenue and lower taxes for the town, which I think would be a major plus for us. Thank you.
Resolution 22-11, beautify crosswalks by Councilwoman Kayla Sampong.
Hello, everyone. I feel like we should make our crosswalks a little more visible. With that being said, like add more art to them and like color them, and this will bring the town even more together because families could like decorate the crosswalks, and then whenever they walk by, they'll be like, oh yeah, that's the one I made, and it'll just be something fun for the town to do. So I feel like that'll be it'll make the town brighter and more vibrant.
It would also increase pedestrian visibility.
Yes.
Resolution 22-12, high school/church carnival by Councilwoman Andriana Bozica-Tricheski.
Hi everyone, so I wanted to mention that these past couple of years we haven't had a carnival that many students look forward to in the summer. And since St. Mary's isn't doing it anymore, sadly, I thought, why doesn't the high school do kind of a coalition with the church? So when we have the carnival, the money that's made, not only part of it can help out the high school, but help out the church. Because we know that many times throughout the year, the church does events where they they have like specific soup kitchens for like Christmas, for Thanksgiving, and this can help people out that go to these events. And I also think that in a town, it's not only important to make it look good on the outside with like new buildings and planting flowers in the parks, but it's also important to have the people in the town involved, because if you don't have events like that, people won't get to know each other, they won't get to talk, bring their kids together. And I think it's important to have places where people can go and look forward to throughout the year. Thank you.
Resolution 22-13, parking improvements by Councilwoman Alexis Reducto.
Good evening again, everyone. So for parking improvements, I've noticed that a lot of kids at the high school have been complaining about their parking spaces, obviously, because the pond hole has been closed to us, but with 193 kids, the high school itself is too small to really fit everyone. So solutions for this could be opening up certain streets for Pompton Lake students to like park, or allocate some of the pond hole parking to the students, as we have a difficult time finding parking, and it sometimes takes us a few minutes to get to school, and when we're in a rush, finding parking a couple blocks away could mean that we're late and maybe get a detention. And also, we also had a problem with tickets on like the first or second day of school, because we didn't know where to park at the time, and we parked in streets that we weren't supposed to be in.
I would like to add one more thing. The senior parking for our school isn't that well either, because, I mean, I experienced this today, but some of the teachers and like substitutes were taking our spots that were assigned to us. So that would, I would like to bring that up in school too, but.
I'll be honest, I'm like 9% sure it was a sub today. Sorry, Dr. A. Resolution 2214, Project Fountains by Councilman Cole Veltri.
Once again, talking about Hirschfield Park and improving that. I'd like to replace the old ones or repair them so they will be working once again, which will then entice kids and anyone in general to just come to Hirschfield, play, and not have to worry about getting thirsty and having no access to water. And so I believe that this will draw people in and get them outside and having fun together.
Resolution 2215, Lake Activities Improvement by Councilwoman Annika Ortiz.
So I recently found out that during the summer, the kayak rentals are only available on Saturdays from certain times. So I would like to petition that the kayak rentals are more accessible to townspeople for more days instead of just the one day. Because I know we can't swim in the lake or like eat the fish out of it, but I think it would be good for us, especially for revenue, to have that open more and for people to actually enjoy the lake instead of just staring at it.
Resolution 2216, Townwide Cleanup by Councilwoman Kayla Sampon.
As I mentioned before, it's a lot of like environmental resolutions and proposals. So for this one, I would like to do like a town-wide cleanup. This way, it'll increase town unity and also beautify the town, and people feel like more cleaner about it. And it'll also be environmental friendly and reduce pollution.
Resolution 2217, Increased Lighting by Councilwoman Alexis Reducto.
So I've heard many complaints by both students and adults, but at night because some streets don't have too much lighting and sometimes people are crossing the roads and we don't see them, and it kind of causes a safety hazard for some pedestrians. So I'm proposing that we put more lights in the streets as it is hard to see at night. And this can increase visibility and thus safety for pedestrians will be increased, and also for the drivers, so then they can see and not hit anyone. Additionally, we also want to add lights to the sports fields in Hirschfield, like the tennis courts, the baseball field, or the football field, as it gets dark and it makes it a lot harder to play and really see, and sometimes people get injured, and then it would be a lot easier to bring them to like safety and get them help if, God forbid, that does happen. We would hope that these lights would be solar energy, as writing off to what Kayla said, it'd be a lot more environmentally friendly and they would turn on and off automatically. Thank you.
And our final resolution after a very long list, Resolution 2218, Expand Recreation/Entertainment by Councilwoman Kayla Sampong.
So with this proposal, I would like to expand like the activities that we do throughout town, because I feel like in the winter time, there's not really much we can do. Like in the summertime, we can go to Lakeside, Hirschfield, and do a lot of outdoor activities. But I feel like if we have like a town like indoor rec center, that'll really increase revenue and tourism and bring more people into our town. So for example, like a indoor pool or like a YMCA or like a bowling alley or like a roller rink, that would also be pretty fun. So yeah.
So for a statement on all of our resolutions, a lot of our resolutions have been focused on becoming more eco-friendly, environmentally friendly, and trying to make the town a little bit more sustainable than it is right now. And I think that our town has a lot of potential in becoming a tourist attraction as it used to be. So opening up the kayaks and using a directory for the town to see the historic places, the stores, the food options. I think there's a lot of potential for the townspeople to really engage with the town more, increasing revenue and also bringing visitors in for more of a tourist attraction. And the resolution that I am the most particularly excited about would have to be Project Culture. I think that for such a small town, there is a lot of diversity, and that is something that should be celebrated, but isn't typically, so, or not celebrated to a certain extent. So to have an event like that would really celebrate everybody's differences, allow people to get to know their neighbors, and learn about different heritage or different heritages that they would never have the opportunity to without an event like this. So without further ado, can I get a motion to pass these 18 resolutions?
Motion?
Can I get a second? All in favor?
Aye.
Any objections? Okay, can I get a motion to open the meeting for public comments?
Motion.
Can I get a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any objections? Okay.
No. First of all, I'd like to make a little dedication to the mayor. Take my glasses off so I can read this. Borough of Pompton Lakes, Madison Horvath, 2022 CTO mayor. You use this at And for the rest of you, it's one of my favorite days to have because I hear ideas that I don't normally hear. And some of these ideas we will talk about. I'll tell you that right now. And that's why we have this meeting. You all did a great job. You're all good, proficient speakers. You should be proud of that. Just talking in front of a crowd can be very difficult sometimes. So you all did a great job, and we will take some of the ideas you brought out to thank you. So thank you for everything you've done. Thank you.
I'm the cranky lady, Maria Kent, who lives on 17 Court, and I'm a senior citizen, and I have a very fixed income. So I'd like to know how you're going to pay for all these items that you just discussed.
We are still discussing the budget plans and the financial aspects of these, but at our next meeting, we will be talking about the exact budgeting.
Okay, very good. And as the nice lady that I really, really am, I just want to say what a wonderful, this was a wonderful event, and I was very proud of all of you. And some of these things we do actually do, you know, but I hope you get along in town, because we're a known person as entrepreneurs, and these are some of the wonderful things that we try to do. So we always welcome the youth that come and start joining our committees and our programs. You did a great job. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Ken.
Would anyone else like to speak?
Hi, everyone. Councilman Eric DeLine, again, thank you so much for tonight. This was awesome. It's been, this is 2 years away that we were doing CTO Day, and obviously with COVID and everything. So it's great to see the time that you put in thinking about all these resolutions, about all these ideas for our community. And like the mayor said, I'm sure that some of these will be brought up. Actually, my question is specifically for Council President Sam. I think actually the first resolution of the art alley is a phenomenal idea. And I'd love to know if you had any thoughts specifically about if you've seen something that's like, this would be a great place for something.
To be honest, no, but maybe my fellow peers have an idea.
Kayla, do you want me to answer? Okay, so we were originally thinking about having it in Hirschfield, like on one of the trails, but then we were like, oh wait, that's a flood zone, so we can't put it there. So we're still deciding on where to put it. We had a few ideas, none that were like sticking though, but we maybe near the library or like by the school.
Okay, that sounds good. You're looking at it, but if you guys come up with any ideas, let us know, because I really do think that's good.
But we did discuss like how we would honor the people who did do like artwork, because once the wall gets filled, we would kind of paint over it so that more people can express their artwork. So we take a portrait of them and then display it somewhere so that we can still commemorate their artwork, but not complete.
Constantly changing your own.
Right. But we would still have pictures of the artwork that was previously done to commemorate the work that they had done and still honor those artistic abilities and expressions.
Sure, that sounds great. Thanks very much.
Would anyone else like to speak? Can I get a motion to close the meeting for public comments?
Motion.
Okay. Can I get a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any objections? Now I will open up to the floor if any of you would like to say anything, any last comments? All right. Can I get a motion to adjourn the meeting?
Motion.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any objections?